children, and welcome back to another episode of Shuga In The Raw, honey. Yes, girl, we are on the road. We are in Sacramento, California, and bitch, what you think of my new caftan? Ow! Yes, honey, we are back in the workroom, and girl, Plastique has just sashayed away. The children are shocked. We are scooped, we are gagged, we are the buffooneries. We start to talk about how everyone's filling out this challenge, and Nina is pressed, honey. She's mad, obviously, that, because Brooke is not giving her credit for basically holding her hand through the whole thing and being her, like, support blanket girl. Nina's not having it. Brooklyn is just, like, oblivious? Is that the word? Oblivious. To the fact that this is even happening, girl. So as you know, we are getting down to the nitty gritty. There are 7 of us, and we got to shake each other out. Apparently, Miss Evie and Miss Akari have some words to say, about some girls playing it safe, and they're conveniently so Miss Vanjie's face and my face. Let it be clear, let it be known here today in Shuga In The Raw that, girl, I have not been playing it safe at all this entire season. I have been bringing it to y'all, to the judges, and I have been working hard. So, mama, you better revisit what you talking about. Yes, y'all, it is mini challenge time, and bitch, we got the pit crew in the house, honey. Oh, Lord Jesus, the girls are thirsty, and the pit crew is looking fine. Another very special guest is Miss Delta Work, but these girls ain't doing nothing but looking at the bulges of the pit crew, honey, and I can't blame them, so am I. So I am up first, and like I said all season, these mini challenges are ridiculous. We have to put our body parts together. I'm living for it. I'm having a good ass time. I thought we were close to winning until we dropped that disco ball, girl. 2 bottoms do not make the top. So today, your winner for the mini challenge is the one and only Miss Vanessa Vanjie Mateo. She finally won something, bitch. It's about time. So for this week's Back to Challenge, we get to write, produce, and star in our own motherfucking magic show, girl. This sounds so much fun. I'm so excited. Miss Vanjie is chosen because she won to pick the teams, and she picks, Black Girl Magic, and leaves me with Miss Nina West and Miss Brooklyn Heights. Look, I'm not mad at it because Nina's amazing, and I know she's good, and Brooklyn, she's been rising to the occasion, and I can hold my own bitch, so I'm actually really excited for this pairing, or throuple. That's it. It's a throuple. While we're working through our strategy, bitch, it is the struggle bus, girl. I am getting nervous because all of us are overthinking everything. It is not coming as easily as I thought it would with so many talented women in the crew. It's a struggle, girl. I am gooped and gagged that I'm hearing Miss Silky talking all this shit about how talented, beautiful, gorgeous, and everything that quote-unquote team personality is, bitch. She's got a lot to say this season that we are not aware of, and let me just say this. We had no clue that she was talking all this shit about our group, and basically saying that, she's glad that we're together because we're ready to fail, and she can't wait to see it, bitch. That was it in a nutshell, and that's what I got from what she said. And look, what happened, so she's gonna eat them words real good. Mama Ru comes in the workroom and checks in on how our teams are doing. And she brings up the fact that I have yet to win anything. And how am I going to change that? Oh, Lord. The sound effects, or the dramatic sound effects are happening when this question is coming up. And look, girl, I don't know what to do at this point. All I know is I got to keep trying harder, and I'm trying to do it. So, all I know is, like I said, I got to bring it this episode. The time has come for us to go to the main stage and work with our magician coach. Mr. Kyle is doing all this crazy ass magic tricks. It is so fun. It's difficult. We're trying to learn it. It is a mess. The other team is a mess. Our team really finally pulled ourselves together, and we have a storyline, honey, and we are going for it. We're learning our tricks, and like you see, Miss Brooklyn is freaking out, child. That girl tried like 4 or 5 That girl tried 4 or 5 different tricks, and she hated all of them. Girl, we are too close to top 6, top 5 for you to be freaking out over your magic tricks, girl. It's basically me and Nina trying to help her and get her, motivated. so that she can like her tricks, girl. The thing that you don't see, obviously, is how dirty the other team's script was. It was really filthy, girl. They were basically like, we cannot put this on television. But like, before they had stepped in to tell them that, we were just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why is this stuff so nasty? It was not funny. It was not cute. And it is very clear that these hoes are on the struggle bus for this episode. So team personality really isn't doing too hot, girl. So we are ready to do our performance in front of a live studio audience, girl. And we are feeling confident. We worked so hard the night before to make sure that we had a story and that it was fun. We worked through all of our jokes, through our choreography, through all of the magic tricks, and we are feeling solid. Like, it is fun. We are ready for this. The other group, on the other hand, as you see, is freaking out. Look, when it comes time to do this shit, we are first up. And let me say that we tear the stage apart. Everyone did so well. The three of us were really synced up. It was funny. That everyone was laughing at everything. They were engaged. It was a huge hit. Like, we nailed it out of the park. Up comes group number 2, Miss Black Tragic. And let me just say, honey, no one was laughing. No one was clapping. It was very scary. We were in the back like, what is going on? I don't know what kind of jokes they were telling. Well, they weren't telling any jokes. And it is very clear that these girls are going to be in the bottom. Like, there's no way that any of these girls are gonna be like not on the chopping block. And so we are feeling amazing and cannot wait. So as you know, for this run 8, it is caftan realness. I am not wearing my caftan because it is too heavy. So luckily I had this J-Lo caftan that I'm wearing today. But look, it is like caftans. I just think they're ugly. But my favorites of the night were definitely Miss Nina West and Miss Brooklyn Heights. It just were so elevated. It was cute. I loved my story I was telling on the runway, going from winter to spring to summer. I thought it was cute. I loved every single one of them. Caftans, aren't that beautiful, but like those I thought were. So it is time for the judges' critiques, honey, and they are going down the line. And let me just say, Black Tragic is up first, and they are reading these girls down, honey. It is whether their outfits are busted, their pads aren't looking good, their lashes are messed up, they're not wearing a caftan, their performance was flat, all this things. Like, it is just bad down the line. No one is really looking like they nailed this performance. They get to our team, and as you know, they are loving Brooke. She thinks she was hilarious, living for her outfit, and I was like, yes, girl, this is amazing. Like, we did so good. Then they get to me, as you have seen, and Michelle just starts to rip me apart. Apparently, my looks were terrible. I went from bad to worse to worser, worsest. I wasn't funny, apparently. Allegedly, I fell to the background. Allegedly, it was like I wasn't even a part of the group. All this hoopla hopla. Look, girl, I legit was torn apart and broken down. They went to every judge, and every judge was saying all this shit. I could not believe my ears. What is happening? What is going on? It does not make any sense. Anyways, they get to Miss Nina, and like you know, they lived for her. She was the star this week, honey. At this point, we are all, well, aside from Nina and Brooklyn, we are all tripping. I'm like, bitch, how am I on the best team and I'm in the bottom? It was crazy, crazy, crazy. So for this week's Untucked, all the girls are in the feelings, bitch. Everyone's talking about how they did in the challenges. Of course, Miss Evie and Vanjie and Akira get into the he said, she said, blah, 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 riveting, another thing of drama. Bitch, I am not paying attention to any of that shit because I am on the bottom and I feel like I'm lip syncing for my life tonight. You know, Untucked was not that riveting. Brooklyn had a beautiful little video from her mom. It was so sweet. She was emotional. Love, live, love. So back on the runway, we find out, as you know, that Miss Nina West is your winner this week. In the bottom is Miss Vanessa Vanjie Mateo and yours truly, Miss Shuga Cain. We are lip syncing for our lives tonight. I am not having it. I'm not buying it. I am asking for refunds. I need the receipts. This makes no much sense to me. Not any sense to me. Girl, I just cannot believe it. I'm getting really nervous because now this is my third time in the bottom and not many girls survive the third lip sync. I start to look inward. I try to find an inner peace within myself and I say to myself, self, you got to do this song for you, bitch. You need to turn this party for you. You have worked so hard. You need to just really feel the emotions and just block it all out. And they will see how incredible you are as a performer. Well, we do the song. I'm feeling my oats. I don't ever even see Vanjie. She was hanging out behind me the entire time. And you know, I'm not gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it, girl. If you look, she's doing very similar movements to me, Hanny. I didn't see her ever the entire time in front of me, girl. So, you know, I'd like to think that my lip sync was inspiring to her. But we'll see, bitch. Like you know, Mama Ru decides to keep Vanjie, and I have to sashay away this week. Girl, what can you do? The powers that be have spoken, and it is done. All I can do is be happy and proud of what I've done on this show. Thank Mama Ru for seeing something very special in me to bring me on this show. And, you know, sashay away, but in style. Yes, y'all, so for this week's Sugar Sweet Tea of the Week, honey, look, I am on the stage getting Red the House down. They are going down the line to every judge, and every judge is like, you weren't, I want more. I was like, bitch, broken. Each judge was tearing me down. I was crawling in the depths of despair and misery, honey. And then we get to Miss Gina Rodriguez. And can I say that this bitch was a beacon of light? Because she straight up told everybody, I disagree with all y'all, honey. Miss Shuga Cain, she said, you had done what you needed to do here, honey. You were doing a give and take. That is what improv's all about. You have to give, you have to take. If you had done anything differently, your team would have failed. If you were trying to step out and be someone different, there was like, it would not have worked. She was like, I think you did a great job. You did what you were supposed to do. You were engaging. And I start to motherfucking bawl my eyes out, bitch. Because finally, a hoe sees me, and it is my Latina sister, Miss Gina Rodriguez. I will forever and always be grateful to her for that beautiful, beautiful little message. They didn't play it, you know, but I am so grateful and so proud at that moment because she is seeing me, and I felt like, oh, I did actually do what I needed to do here. At the end of the day, like I said, I am so grateful to have been on this journey. I am so grateful that you kids have been along this journey with me, that you have supported me, that you have loved me, that you have sent me the most amazing messages. It has been a rough couple of days, honey. I have been bawling and crying and the whole shebang. I've been asking why. But you know, at the end, like I said, at the end of the day, you got to keep pushing forward. You have to keep moving forward. And there's so many beautiful, amazing things that are up for me that I'm excited about. And I can't wait to share with you kids. So thank you for loving me. You have no idea how much it has touched my soul. This, you know, little Latin boy in drag from the redneck mountains of California out here doing my thing. I see you, I see all of y'all, I love all y'all. And you know what? We still got a couple more episodes, so you know I'm still doing my Shuga In The Raw, because if you've been following, you know that the Bone Collector, yes, that's me, knows all the tea. So stick around and get into it. Yes, y'all, this has been another episode of Shuga In The Raw. Honey, you know, like, comment, subscribe, all those beautiful, lovely things. You know I be reading the comments. Make sure you're tuned in every Thursday to catch RuPaul's Drag Race and every Thursday morning here to catch Shuga In The Raw. Until next week, my loves, bye.